If you're approaching retirement, you may already be thinking about the next phase of your life. Retirement is something many of us look forward to. More freedom, more time, less pressure. But alongside that excitement, there's also a question quietly nagging us. Will my income continue after retirement? Because once retirement begins, your earning power changes. You might have savings, you may have pensions, you may even have investments. But many people realize that retirement can last a long time. And that means your resources need to last as well. And slowly, a lot of what ifs begin to surface. What if expenses increase? What if healthcare becomes costly? What if retirement lasts longer than expected? Of course, there are more questions. But that uncertainty can feel very real. That's why some people begin preparing before they even retire. Not with something complicated and not with something risky, but with something just gradual. Something they can build slowly while they still have income. So when retirement arrives, they're not starting from zero. And looking back, this is something I quietly wish I had understood earlier. Because if I had known that something like this could be built before retirement, I might have started while I was still working, while I still have steady income, while I was still surrounded by a network of people. Because when you're still working, you naturally interact with people every day. And that makes it easier to build something slowly without pressure. But many of us only begin thinking about this after retirement. When our network becomes smaller, and when we are already adjusting to a new phase of life. That's why, if you're still working and approaching retirement, this may be a good time to start exploring something that can quietly grow alongside your plans. Not something aggressive, not something stressful, just something gradual, something calm, something that grows with time. Because sometimes, the best preparation for retirement is something you start before you actually retire.